And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Showing the slab in today's game, Carlos Rodon.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Way outside, ball 2. The lefty fires. And he hits a ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Here's Mookie now. Shohei on the go. Pitch misses inside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Rodon ready. Here comes. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
2-2.
Ohtani leads off second with nobody out. And another ball. High fly ball out to left field. Dominguez gets under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
That one at 95, missed up top. 2-2. And there's a ball.
Full count.
The pitch. That's smashed towards center. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Judge hustles it back in. Lead runner puts on the brakes, and it's second and third.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Chris Taylor. 2 on, 1 out. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham has a beat on it. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Dodgers.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Adam Duvall at the plate.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it. There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning, and it's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And another ball.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back here with my pal Siggy and today's starting pitcher, Big Tyler Glasnow.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, Everson Pereira. And the right-hander deals. That's a little bit low. That one misses. And now 3-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So digging in, Oswald Peraza. And a pitch. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. On the ground, 2 ball. Flips to second. On to Duvall. It's a double play.
Really nice double play turn right there. And it all started with that sweet ball flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Here is Aaron Judge. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Shawty, tell me where you at. I ain't about to pick you, but I probably send a cap. I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow, I made it back. If she tell me don't leave, I tell her Shawty.
All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Vargas. And he deals. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Inside, almost got him. Payoff pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And next for LA, Trey Sweeney. 1 out, bases empty. And that one upstairs. Way out front for strike 2. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
2-2 now. And down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran second baseman, Enrique Hernandez. Bounce to third. Peraza. Jump throw across his body, and very nicely done for the out. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. At the plate, Gleyber Torres. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Check swing, no appeal. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's to third. A sliding stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. Glass now, ready and deals. That one finds the zone. Going to count 1-2. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one missed.
It's a good take.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. At the belt and fires. 3-2 now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So up next, Anthony Volpe. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
The Dodgers up by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Caught him looking for the K. Yanks held in check. They trail here 1-0. On to the third inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. The wind of the pitch. And another ball.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Volpe throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think That pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead he's going to have to go take a seat.
Turns and fires to Betts. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. Betts into second. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
So, man aboard. And now it's going to be Will Smith. That's down and in. Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back. This one in the air, center field. Judge makes the grab, and that is that. One left for LA. They lead it 1-0. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. And the pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. And the righty deals. So now 1-2.
1-2.
Dominguez on at first, nobody out. In the air, left field, Barks moving under this one. Makes the grab.
Batting up, the right fielder,
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Kicks and fires. Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now at the plate, Everson Pereira. And a count 1-2. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the last half of the third. On the ground, a short, could be two. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
And that's down and away.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
On the ground to the left. Into the outfield. Base hit. Around third. Here comes the throw. Rose skips past him.
Well, he comes through in clutch with the RBI single. That was big. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
2 on, 1 out. And now he's fallen behind Judge. Pitch count continues to climb. And Chris, it is going to be hard for him to get deep into this game with the way this is trending. 2 and 1 on Judge. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So first and second with one gone. Here's Gleyber Torres. The 1-1.
2-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there.
There's sometimes where you have to pitch to contact to keep your pitch count down, allow yourself to get deep into the ball game, and that will help him to rack up some more W's.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Line drive, puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the catcher,
and now the catcher comes up to him, Austin Wells. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a swing and a miss. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. Yankees 3, and the Dodgers 1.
Back then you'd hit me up and it make me nervous.
New inning getting started, and here is Chris Taylor.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And now the lefty spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The pitch. And downstairs. Out towards left center. He's got it. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And here's the first baseman, Adam Duvall. The pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. It has the distance, gone. Adam Duvall hits one out. It's 3-2.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
One down. Now the left fielder, Miguel Vargas. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
2 strikes.
The Yanks leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the third baseman, Trey Sweeney. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Rizzo sizes this one up. Brings it in. 2 down.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. One, two now. On the ground. In plenty of time. First, that ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Oh man, I'm on my way. She just want me because I'm getting paid. Shawty says she wanna ride away.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Anthony Volpe. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2 stays alive. Righty delivers, and that's off the inside edge, and that's ball 2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you get the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. Kicks and deals. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, center field. Outman under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony.
2 outs, base is empty.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
Up the middle. There's Hernandez handling the chance. In there safely.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. That one way inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. The Yanks lead 1, but they're up 3-2.
Mansa Musa prodigy, structure our society. We built this economy, slaving through atrocity.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Luis Gil.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that one missing low.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Runner at first with no outs here. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. 1-2. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Threw open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One away here in the 5th.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's Mookie Betts. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Judge snags it on the run. So the Dodgers leave one, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, Emerson Pereira. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Puts it away for the out.
Up next, third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one finds the zone. 3-2 now.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
2 outs, base is empty. It's Aaron Judge now. Hard ground ball, base 9. And Gleyber Torres with a chance to make an impact here with 2 away.
The key there, tracking the baseball all the way back through the hitting zone, allows you to hit a ball right back up the box like that.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
2-1.
And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And he deals. Fought off foul. Man on second, 2 down. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still lead at 3-2. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Digging in, Chris Taylor. 3-2 now. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
And up next for Los Angeles, Adam Duvall. His righty-lefty splits there. On a strike, the pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Judge has it sized up. And there's one away.
Now left fielder
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Feels like a change-up right there. Just pulled the string.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Judge is under it. Brings it in. And there are 2 down. New pitcher for the Yankees, Victor Gonzalez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And next for LA, Trey Sweeney.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Now a fly ball to right center. Judge getting an angle on it. He's got it, and that is that. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Yankees 3 and the Dodgers 2.
Fix up your aim, I see you missed it.
Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gavin Stone.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Well, 1-run game, and the batter now, Austin Wells. The 1-1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Just missed. Popped up right side. Hernandez has it sized up. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now batting left fielder
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So the Yanks go in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. We go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez.
The second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from. Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
Bounce to the right side. Throw on to Rizzo, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. Just got him on that one. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and you know they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge. They'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
Becker's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turned out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. Tries to get back and save. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Now a chance for Shohei Ohtani. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
In the air, left field, down the line. And they get Ohtani for the out. And there's 2 away. J.P. Fireeisen on the pitch here.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And now Mookie Betts. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. So the tying run at second.
Ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Man at second. Next pitch in for a strike. And now 3-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Trent.
Man at first, Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Rizzo gets his lead at first, nobody out. And the right-hander deals. Dives, and he can't hang on. He gets the force, and now they have a base runner at second.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Emerson.
Now up is the Yankees DH, Emerson Pereira. One out, and a runner at second here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Right-handed reliever. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just punched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Stepping in, Oswald Peraza. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. At the belt and fires. And there's a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the catcher, Will Smith. Close, but called a ball. Now 2 balls and a strike.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ian Hamilton, the closer, is getting loose. Lang getting cranked up as well. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
The right fielder,
Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, could be 2. To second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Adam Duvall steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So 2 down. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The 1-1. Good eye in that spot.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
On the ground to first, and he grabs it foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the 8th. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Kenley on here. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. I'll tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike on the inside corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
This is what I'm made for. Every single moment that I'm living, I can feel it on the stage floor. You don't know the half of what I've given to make it up to this level every day at home.
Now pitcher for the Yankees, Ian Hamilton.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitch this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ball 2.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Enrique Hernandez up next for the Dodgers. The pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
Oh boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
To third. On to first. And they get the leadoff man of the ninth.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Here's the second baseman, Kike Hernandez. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. That missed by a lot. 3-1 now. James Outman waits on deck. And the 3-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base. Maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
So they're down to their final out. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. They're down to their final strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
This could end it. That one missed. Headed towards the corner. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boo. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Comes through with the RBI. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Go ahead run on base. And next for LA, Mookie Betts. Hamilton throws to first. Ohtani back in. Two outs. Runner takes off. Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in for the third out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA.
You're so electric, baby. Don't know how I let
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Number 40.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
This
kid is so special. He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The line to kick the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind and the pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And now, Jason Dominguez. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And another ball. Into center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next is the Yankees. The first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo digs in now. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Line drive, base hit. Runner at first. Trent Grisham will hit next. Just missed. Trying to send this to extra innings. And fouled off. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging for the K. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. The Yanks lead 1, still tied 3-3. We're back and a new arm on the mound as we start extras. Yimi Garcia.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Man at second.
Ball.
And a good eye there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Kicks and deals. Ripped, but it curls foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And here it comes. And there's ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
1st and 2nd, no outs. Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up at that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Hit in the air, center field. Judge is there. Calls it in, and there's one away. Adam Duvall getting ready to hit.
Now batting, the first baseman.
1 out.
Adam
The go-ahead
Duvall.
run is at second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And that's how they take the lead. It's 6-3. These fans are dealing with some heartbreak right now.
Hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Dennis Santana.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Miguel Vargas. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the top half of the 10th. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone. Now here is Trey Sweeney. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Throw on to Rizzo. Out number 3. 3 runs, 1 hit, the homer, no errors, and no one left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Yankees 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Evan Phillips.
Comes on looking for his 35th save of the season, and that's a pretty big number. Definitely one of the better closers in the sport this year.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the DH, Emerson Pereira. And the pitch.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Oswald Peraza.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Falling behind 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2.
Comes a 2-2.
No.
And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. It was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for New York, Aaron Judge. Late with the swing there.
His club is very happy he's at the plate in this moment. He loves hitting in these high leverage situations, and he seems to deliver the goods more often than not.
One strike away. Got him. That's the ball game.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
You jump out of bed, the one you can't find no matter how hard you try. Watch out, you might trip, whoops, right off the edge. Yes, I am the fiend, the one with no sleep.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 runners on.